Let me. Paul Sells, Roger Ayers, Mike Reed, our officials, and here we go with Elliot Cadeau in Michigan. Adai Mara, the UCLA transfer, getting better and better. A gifted passer, and somehow
for Michigan,
you can't teach 7-3, and Adai Mara is all of that. Boozer, Evans, short on the
floor at UAB. He's a star.
So versatile, both offensively and defensively. Morez Johnson Jr., the
percent from the field. If he gets it in the paint, he is making it.
And it is Johnson drawing the assignment of Boozer to play at a crisp pace if they can. But they execute so well in the half court as well. Elliot Cadeau, shoot kick to the corner. Evans. Now 0 for 3 out there. Boozer with the offensive rebound, and he's not all three of them are in there all the time. Boozer can shoot the three. Sarr with a high arc. And a 5-0 run for the Blue Devils. Lendeborg fouled and as a grad transfer at Michigan, and you talk about a guy who does everything really on both ends of the floor for teams.
Well, what a play by Roddy Gale Jr., the transfer from Ohio State.
Lendeborg comes down with it and
is a selfless player and one of the most respected players on this roster.
And he's come in for Mara as Foster flies to the rim. It's in there for maybe 10 to 15 minutes per game. Right now, with Johnson and Lendeborg up front, there's still been
a rim. And the depth of this Michigan team can wear you down. And I'm telling you, Dan, this team's got another gear. When
it's that kind of thing. I mean, they can run you out of the gym when they are playing their best. Cadeau misses the three, and with the quick release in the corner three. Lendeborg into
to have the advantage. This is a big-time player, Yaxel Lendeborg, at the free throw line right now.
Didn't play a lot.
Down in the stance, plays low.
Got to deal with Boozer right now. Almost took it away from him. Boozer to Brown for the flush.
Worst is 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Right. Lendeborg open. Hits the three. Hit. Brown off to Evans, averaging almost 20 a game over his last 3. Brown will try a 3, and it's around and out to Lendeborg.
Mara to just park in the middle of the lane. Yeah, you don't mind daring Malik Brown to take that shot.
Here's a
of 19 from the floor, and he knocks down his first in this one.
How about Michigan? 7 for 9 from
Mara that takes away his shot blocking ability.
Mismatch inside. Lendeborg scores again.
These switches. You're going to get some matchups that may be in your favor.
Boozer misses the three. Has 12 points in this game. 12 of Michigan's 19. Kaysen, lob. Mara couldn't come down with it. It stayed
from the basket. And they want to put him in as many ball screens as they can.
Boozer right into his chest.
Initial contact was ruled a foul.
So that could be it for Mara for the rest of the half. We'll see how Dusty May plays. So that is a loss for Michigan. Morez Johnson Jr. coming on him. Now Cam Boozer, 10 to shoot. Spinning into the paint. Kicks it to Foster. Got it! This one. Johnson one-on-one with Boozer. 2 physical, strong guys. Johnson lays it in. Teammates get it, but he deserves all he's getting and more. He's a big part of their success. Foster open. Got another one.
Junior to his left and open up that shot.
Lendeborg. Gale. A little short, but look.
For the ball first to the floor in this type of game could win the game.
Duke by 1. Foster's been hot. Can't finish it with in such glowing terms about how she turned his life around as Gungba.
Points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 blocks against the Gators.
John Shire will tell you he does so many things. Roll defense, passing. There's a hard foul as Kaysen hit pick and he turned it over.
Just too many dribbles against this Michigan defense.
The freshman Trey McKinney a little strong on the Duke. McDonald's All-American coming off a very good game against Syracuse Monday. He's wide open underneath. More open than he realized.
Isaiah Evans and Nicholas Himenia, and they just lost Himenia on an easy cut.
Duke by 3, nearing the midway point of the first.
Evans open. The 3-point line has been an important factor to Duke in this first half.
How about Cadeau? A no-look pass to the wing. But it's 14.4 a game. Michigan very balanced. Evans, the pull-up 3.
That's a
McKinney, Mr. Basketball in the state of Michigan a season ago. Looks like a running back at 6'4", 225. Darren Harris sometimes will play, sometimes won't for John Shire. Cameron Boozer. Look at how physical and good fake. Boozer has to switch on to McKinney. He'll hoist, can't hit.
If I were Boozer, that allowed the switch to get a big guy back on him. Cadeau was guarding him. He should have taken him down into the post.
Dame Sarr will miss a
individual defenders as well.
And again, per Ken Pom, Michigan #1 in the nation in defensive efficiency. Duke #2. How about the second board? Couldn't hit it.
And Duke had really good box outs. Their guards are getting down to rebound, help the big guys out.
Foster the pull-up, two-stroke. And a foul is called as he tried to dunk it. Couldn't quite get it over the rim, but obviously contact on the way. Tomorrow morning on E! Afternoon is capped off with number 12 TCU at Iowa State. One of two. Cadeau. Roddy Gale Jr. shut off on the baseline.
Action in a possession.
Johnson the handoff to Cadeau. Lots of time. Back to Johnson. Whoa! Bench. Gungba one-on-one with Cheddar. Gets inside and lays it in.
Boy, what helps the defender keep some distance.
First points of the night for Gungba, averaging better than 10 a game. Namari Bernuke's largest lead, 3. It's a 1-point game right now.
Boy, how many teams do we see that LJ Kaysen would start on?
Working out his elbow. The part where he's struggling is to make a fist and any strength in his hand. You can see the athletic trainer putting a heating pad on.
Points per game. Sarr, a big part of that. Kaysen cannot shake Hamenya. Still going, and somehow get 13 points in less than 18 minutes of action. Foster, floater, no.
It's the rip and run. Take the rebound and take it all the way.
And draw the foul. The two, Duke leads 22-8, and the first time they have met in almost 13 years. Boozer drives into a crowd. Lendabor got knocked down. Boozer a miss. Hamenya a rebound and a basket. Made all 3 of his threes in that game against the Orange on a Monday night. Duke won by 37. Will Cheddar know? Cam Boozer got a mismatch with Gale. Cadeau 7. Boozer to Boozer. Gale defending him. Cadeau the double. Boozer scores. Turnover. Michigan a little ragged offensively the last couple of times down. Lendabor. Sarr scrambles to get it to Hamenya.
Boy, they really need to look inside to Boozer. Gale's fronting him.
Hamenya no. 5 seconds. Burnett. Coming up less than Charles and Shaq, and they'll also be back at 11 Eastern to break down all of the news and highlights from the some games where he's been much more of a distributor, some games where they've needed his shooting. Into Johnson, keeps the dribble alive. Malik Brown off the fingertips of Gale. Pick and roll, now Gale on him. Boozer behind the back. Nice pass. Largest lead of the night now for Duke. Lendabor trying to answer, spins, and will head to the
screen.
Dusty May pretty much had a handle on what his team would look like at the deadline, and that turned what was still going to be an extremely good team into a great team. Probably Boozer surrounded. Finds Evans. Evans driving, and more. Again, Boozer and Lendabor. Brown the screen.
Got the switch.
Evans the 3. Yes! Johnson. One-on-one with Boozer. Up, no good.
Rebounding has been excellent.
Foster now playing with 3 fouls. Evans feeling it. Michigan just 2 points in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Johnson for 3. Try to drive him. Evans back to Boozer. Kick to Foster.
They got pushed from behind by Dame Sarr.
Lindeborg behind the screen. Kept alive. Sarr, what a pass. Boozer blocked. Brown no. Road win in Houston. Huge win for Tommy Lloyd's team.
And 2 straight games by Anthony Del Orso of 22 points.
A dime stopped by Gale. Shot clock down to 7. Sarr with Amara on him. Drives. Tried to dunk.
Recovery to block that shot.
And Michigan looking for the lead on this trip. In and out. Boozer the rebound. Foster. Plenty of time to reset.
Open side pick and roll.
Cadeau, a deep one.
Mismatch with Boozer.
Into Gungba. And Mara got another one. The shot clock running down. Foster the rebound. Evans for 3. Foster to try to inbound it over the outstretched arms of Mara. Gungba the cut and lays it in.
Beautifully run.
Duke's lead up to 5. McKinney. Offensive rebound.
Boozer just in a crowd fighting with 2 hands to get that rebound.
Up to 7 rebounds now and give up to 11 points. 7 assists and won't challenge Boozer. Shot clock running down. Payson knows it. Got the nice look inside. Johnson. Tough angle, but he gets it to go. Foster has to heave.
We've won ugly and we've won pretty. We just got to keep grinding. This is a team 5-0 when trailing at half.
It won't be pretty here tonight.
A good switch to stop that drive.
Evans puts it on the deck. Somehow got it to Brown. And
for the faint of heart, this has been a ridiculously physical game.
Evans, baseline, pull up, hit.
Just a little stop, step back, right over the outstretched arms of Lindeborg.
Cadeau. So Cadeau at the line for 2.
Duke has scored off some Michigan turnovers, and Duke's defense has been outstanding. But Michigan
more points in the paint. Foster. Oh, what a shove. Cadeau a game for the Blue Devils. Lindeborg surrounded. Johnson. Tip will go.
Foster, now here comes the ball screen.
Foster still going. Into Mara. No. And down with it, McKinney.
Got to get some movement with Mara having the ball.
And he got held out for Michigan.
Boy, it's been amazing how physical this game has been.
And
for bringing him back in.
Mara wants it.
What a pass.
Back to consistently tonight. Mara going to work offensively. Cadeau. Lindeborg again. Foster fouled on the open practices during the NCAA tournament. And to top it all off, Jay, it looks like we are going right down to the wire.
Now Lindeborg looking to lock Evans down in the post. Mara didn't look at him.
What a pass from Mara. Mara on Boozer with the shot clock running down. Got back his own miss. More college action. YU, 10:30 Eastern at the Marriott Center in Provo.
A gut punch. But Michigan has got to find a way to move this defense.
Mara spins and hits. Maybe. 3-point game. Inside 2 minutes to go.
Good pass.
Boozer. Johnson. Cadeau is open. And ends. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Boozer driving. And Cadeau 68% on the season. Roddy Gale Jr. has checked in for Michigan. Two bigly have to foul. The seconds are ticking away, and they'll put Evans on the line. Free throw here for Evans. Got it.
Duke's not going to want to foul. They just don't want to allow a three or foul.
Sarr's got it. Foster's got it. Evans has got it. And Duke will win it.